This is Lacy Robertson, the hardest working woman in mortgage and real estate nationwide, and I'm here to bring you this week's report of California companies that will be laying off a significant amount of workforce where we received and processed their notice between May 8th and May 14th. Now, you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with mortgage and real estate if you're new to my channel? Well, many years ago, I was getting ready to purchase a piece of property. I was super excited. I was getting ready to get the property. The seller was excited. They were getting ready to get the proceeds from the sale of their property. I signed loan documents. I go back to work hours later and I find out that myself and 399 other people were getting laid off that day. You can only imagine what was going on in this mind of mine. I mean, literally, I find out I don't have no job. So I hurry up. I got on the phone. I called my mortgage broker at the time. I called my real estate broker at the time and said, look, I got to cancel this transaction. I got to pull out. I don't have a job. I faxed them over all the paperwork. And thankfully, I was able to unravel that transaction. But guess what? I lost money in the process. I lost money in the process. I didn't get my deposit back. Money that I spent for home inspection, pest inspection, appraisal inspection. Like, I didn't get that money back. So there's two reasons why I share this information. One, what would you do differently if there was a possibility that you might get laid off? Would you not go on that shopping spree? Would you not buy that new house or new car? Would you not go on that lavish vacation? Would you refinance or restructure, start saving aggressively? Would you consolidate your bills? How about would you start that business that you've been thinking about and wanting to start, but you just hadn't got started yet? Or would you dust off your resume, put some fillers out there so you could see if other companies are hiring in your field? So the reason why I share that information is I want you to get a heads up. I don't want you to be caught off guard like I was many years ago. The second reason why I share this information is I don't want you to lose your house just because you lost your job. Like, you do not have to lose your house just because you lost your job or you're facing a financial hardship. Like, I've literally been helping clients for years lower their mortgage payment, make it more affordable so they don't have to exhaust all their savings trying to make their mortgage payment each month. So that's the reason why I share this information. And I want you to go ahead and listen to this week's companies that will be laying off. Now, I share this information in alphabetical order for of the company names. And if I get to a letter that's past the company that that you work for, or maybe you're listening for a friend or something, you may want to check previous videos because I may have covered it there, right? These are California companies where we received, processed their notice between May 8th and May 14th. So I'm going to give you the date the company is laying off, obviously the name of the company. I'm going to let you know if this layoff is permanent, if it's temporary, if it's a company that's closing. I'm going to let you know how many and the location. Okay, so let's get started. And remember, you may say, I don't need to listen to this list, Lacy. I'm already experiencing a loss of income. I'm already facing a financial hardship. Well, I want you to pick up the phone and call 714-914-7254. Again, that's 714-914-7254. Feel free to visit my website at modifymenow.com. But you definitely want to pick up the phone and call me. Like, I'm serious. I've been helping clients for years lower their mortgage payment. If you want to see some of the modifications I've done, definitely follow me on all social media platforms at Go Lacy Robertson. That's Lacy without an E and Robertson with a T. So let's get started. We have about 25 entries. Doesn't mean it's 25 different companies. It's 25 entries because some companies have multiple offices or they're laying off on different days. And so we have it broken down real nice for you. Okay. So here we go. July 7th, 10X Genomics Inc. is laying off permanently 3 people at 5500 Stone Ridge Mall Road in Pleasanton. You have July 7th, 10X Genomics is laying off permanently 2 people at 6210 Stone Ridge Mall Road in Pleasanton. July 7th, 10X Genomics Inc. is laying off permanently 88 people at 6230 Stone Ridge Mall Road in Pleasanton. July 1st, Chevron is laying off permanently 14 people at 9525 Camino Media in Bakersfield. You have July 1st, Chevron is laying off permanently 20 people at 324 West El Segundo Boulevard in El Segundo. You have July 1st, Chevron is laying off permanently 18 people at 100 Chevron Way in Richmond. And July 1st, Chevron is laying off permanently 13 people at 850 Chevron Way in Richmond. July 9th, Colosseum Athletics is laying off permanently 35 people at 2400 South Wilmington Avenue in Compton. June 30th, Downtown College Preparatory is closing permanently, laying off 9 people at 1402 Monterey Road in San Jose. June 30th, Downtown College Preparatory is closing permanently, laying off 20 people at 2888 Ocola Avenue in San Jose. June 30th, Downtown College Preparatory is closing permanently, laying off 22 people at 1402 Monterey Road in San Jose. And then on that same day, June 30th, the high school, so the middle school was laying off 22 people. And then the Downtown College Preparatory High School, El Primero High School, is closing permanently, laying off 48 people at 1402 Monterey Road in San Jose. August 8th, First Student is laying off permanently 88 people at 11233 San Fernando Road in San Fernando. You have July 13th, Lakeshore Learning Materials laying off permanently 10 people at 2649 East Dominguez Street in Carson. July 13th, Lakeshore Learning Materials laying off permanently 10 people at 2915 East Dominguez Street in Carson. July 13th, Lakeshore Learning Materials laying off permanently 21 people at 2974 South Santa Fe Avenue in Carson. July 12th, Lakeshore Learning Materials laying off permanently 109 people at 2161 East Dominguez Street in Carson. And July 13th, Lakeshore Learning Materials laying off permanently 50 people at 2695 East Dominguez Street in Carson. July 6th, Lamps Plus closing permanently, laying off 3 people at 2012 South Bundy Drive in Los Angeles. July 12th, Microsoft is laying off permanently 82 people at 1045 La Avenida in Mountain View. July 12th, Microsoft is laying off permanently 3 people at 3201 Scott Boulevard in Santa Clara. July 12th, Microsoft laying off permanently 1 person at 770 East Middlefield in Mountain View. July 11th, Reyes Coca-Cola Bottling is closing permanently, laying off 62 people at 666 Union Street in Montebello. July 30th, RTX is laying off permanently 1 person at El Segundo South Campus, Building E01 at 2000 East El Segundo Boulevard in El Segundo. And June 4th, Thrifty Payless, also known as Rite Aid, is laying off permanently 297 people at 2801 West Avenue H in Lancaster. So that's the end of this week's list of California companies that will be laying off a significant amount of workforce where we received and processed their notice between May 8th and May 14th. Now remember, if you've experienced a loss of income due to a death, divorce, illness, injury, layoff, or natural disaster, I am your girl. I can help you avoid foreclosure. I can help you lower your mortgage payment and put you in a better place than where I found you, right? So I'm all things mortgage and real estate related. I've been in this business over 18 years. I help people finance property. I help people refinance property. I help people buy property. I help people sell property. But then when life deals them lemons, okay, they have a loss of income for a any reason, I help them make lemonade and put them in a good position, right? And so I want you to know to contact me for all your mortgage and real estate needs. Okay, you can follow me on all social media platforms at Go Lacy Robertson. That's Lacy without an E and Robertson with a T. I'm Lacy Robertson, the hardest working woman in mortgage and real estate nationwide. I look forward to working with you and for you. And until then, have a blessed day.